Because, like, you know, like a love tap. It's lovely, like, gotcha. Love slap does, or wait, love clap. Neither of them sound good. I'm sorry, I'm just not into that. I know some people are. I mean, you do you. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. I'm not here to tell you how to do you and or those around you in conjugal situations. Would that be? Because it would be a conjugal visit. That's where I'm going with this. We're off to a good start. Hey, hi-ho, and howdy everyone. My name is Shannon Olshook, and welcome yet again to another episode of The Fruit of Grisaia. That's right, I did decide what I was going to do. You know, we're going to give last week a redo. Because, boy, was there supposed to be more of what happened in the last week, but things went bad. Yeah, so I put out an update video. Technically, I put out 2 update videos in regards to last week, because last week sucked balls. On multiple levels, last week was shit. None of it was good. I can't name. I want to literally think about what was one good thing that happened last week. I got Steins Gate Elite. That is the one thing out of all of last week that was good. Everything else was shit. Yeah, long story put, very, very short. I had sat down to record even more things, but that didn't work out, because after I recorded the last one, remember, I was all like, I'm gonna go sleep. Didn't get to sleep that night, because shit went wrong, and I had to deal with an emergency. And then I was dying. My dog is in a way. Shit sucks. KyoAni happened. Last week can fuck itself. Sexually or otherwise. Preferably not. Because that would imply pleasure of some kind, and it doesn't deserve it, because last week was just dicks. You dicks. Anyway, yeah, we're here for an episode of Grisaia. I'm sorry that we did not have another one last week. I had originally sat down to record 3. I got there 1, and then touched nothing else that week. So, you know, it is what it is. But we're going to try again. And this time it's going to go great. It's going to work. Probably not going to get through as much as I want to. I wasn't able to record yesterday. I had originally wanted to, but I had to do more work in regards to this goddamn emergency. Thankfully, it's the last one I had to do for hopefully a week to 2 weeks. Hopefully leaning towards 2 weeks. And then I can deal with it then, and then it'll be done. Period. It'll be over. It'll be good. I really hope it'll be over at that point. Jesus Christ. Because I'm losing my mind. What mind? I've never had a mind. What are you talking about? It's all Michiru. There's no room for anything else. It's sadness and Michiru. I'm not okay with that, but I'm okay with the Michiru part. Anyway, yeah, so we're here. What happened last time? Last time was all about our sweet baby boy, Kyle. And Yumiko and other people. Michiru showed up at one point, but it was about the bads, Kyle, and his super duper cool beach rules. I don't even know. Anyway, yeah, so that was where we left off. Yeah. Let us continue, shall we? A few days later, after loading the vaccine Chizuru got me into a syringe, I decided to inoculate Michiru's mangy little cat. Don't you leave Kyle alone. Damn it, Yuuji. We've been here for 7 seconds, and or 5 minutes, and you're already talking some sassy shit about the sweetest boy in the world, and you're a madman. We can't be friends anymore. You were doing so well for like 7 seconds. Problem being, the animal in question now seems to despise me. Well, it's what happens when you fuck around with my bloodstream, you bad bastard. Maybe it's picking up on the lingering scent of blood, instinctive hostility against a fellow predator. Do not refer to yourself I don't care if you're talking in your head to me. Don't. It's a bad look. Chris, deal with this man. Either way, it's a problem. Making a dog behave itself is comparatively easy. They're generally not too used to heights, so plop it down on an elevated operating table and won't be too busy quaking with fear to thrash around. Is that true? I don't know about that. Dogs are wild still, man. It's debatable. It's very debatable, sir. But cats outright enjoy sharply differentiated terrain. Subduing a feline requires different methods. If you cover their eyes and hold them steady, they'll generally settle down. Same goes for most animals, really. That's why it's called pin the tail on the donkey. That's why you put donkeys in blindfolds. What am I talking about? Nothing? Cool. That said, there's no point in covering an animal's head with a paper sack and suffocating it, which leaves me with the most fundamental strategy at all: pure physical restraint. Why would you do that? Why would you cover one's eyes without covering its ability to breathe? That isn't mandatory, Yuuji. Why was that even something that you had to consider? Which leaves me with the most fundamental strategy, all pure physical restraint. I choose to believe Super Kyle, with his superpowers, kicked your superless ass. Can we talk about the fact that I accidentally made Clarence blind in Double Canon? I don't know if y'all read the description, but completely unintentionally, Clarence is blind. He's Daredevil, but a cat now. I just decided that was the thing, I guess. So, I'm sorry, Clarence. You don't even get to see your sweet bubblegum. You just have to hear me talk about it. It's real bad. Moving on. Where do we go from here? No one knows. Am I recording audio this time? Good. I'm sorry about that last time, guys. Fucked up. I don't know, but it scared the shit out of me. How you doing? It's been a minute since I seen your face. Is that a spooky, scary skeleton I hear? Is it rattling his bones? Flash. I am Barry Allen. What? That's his name, right? What? That's what's Thunder's base power? Is it 120? It's 120, 70% accuracy? I will say that's right. I'm pretty sure, isn't Fire Blast the one with 80% accuracy? Why does Fire get better accuracy than Thunder does? No, go on, I'm waiting. You tell me. Lay it on me. Same with Blizzard. Blizzard gets shitty accuracy too. Why? Why is that fair? Is it because of the burn? Because burn is like less of a status condition than paralyzation or sleep is? Not sleep. Fuck. Freeze is? It's a legitimate question. I don't get it. I don't understand why Thunder is... Like, okay, maybe Thunder because Thunder never strikes the same place twice. That, maybe I could see it. But then why Blizzard? Blizzard isn't gonna miss. The blizzard is everywhere. You can't run from the blizzard. What's wrong? I live in Montana. I know if that shit don't work like that. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I was interrupted by stupidity. So it's Amane, I see. Good timing, actually. Tell me, do you have a laundry net? Do you catch wild laundry in the hills of Manitoba? Where the fuck is Manitoba? Why did I pull that? I literally don't remember where Manitoba is. Point is, it was literally the first thing I thought to say. Anyway. I heard something about underwear. No, I'll be using it myself. Don't worry about it. Nani? But do you even want to do that? Because, like, there's plenty of things in this world I'm like, you know what? I'd do that for someone if I had to. So, and if I was like into him or something, totally. I get you. I feel you. I understand where you're coming from. That is not one of them. That's just, I don't need that. Don't need it in my life. I'm not saying it's completely a downside. There's things to like about it, I'm sure. I'm a fan. To an extent. I'm just saying. It's not the issue here. That's what I'm saying. I need the net to minimize potential damage. Are you gonna lend it to me or not? Are you gonna go kidnap Kyle? Get the super cats, man. Yuuji is a snippy boy, isn't he? Snippy ass motherfucker. That's right. I said it, Yuuji. You bitch. I'm sorry. Sorry, I appreciate it. The dirty thoughts of you in my mind. What? I'm not watching anything. Alright, see you later. Two things. One, as a choice to where to go with this conversation. Two, perhaps more importantly, when has the concept of a male bra ever been classified as notorious? Notorious implies people know about it and it's a thing. That's not a thing. I'm not saying no one's ever done it. I'm not saying ain't nobody ever got one. I'm just saying notorious implies like it's a legit thing. That's not. I don't care what you say. It isn't. Fake news, false facts, alternative. You're wrong. He would totally pull it off, though. I'm getting the impression that I left Amane with a fairly serious misunderstanding, but I have other priorities that take precedence right now. I can correct her delusions at a later date. It's not a great idea. This is how bad rom-coms get their main sources of conflict, son. I say bad. They're fine. Rom-coms are great. Well then, even among trained veterinarians, many have difficulty handling cats. Strays in particular tend to bite and claw. I need to be careful, taking a pinch of silver vine powder from my pocket. I rub a little on my fingerprints. What the fuck are you talking? What? It sounds like you're trying to deal with a goddamn werewolf, is what it sounds like. And last time I checked, that is not what Kyle is, though I might have at one point said he might be a werecat human being creature. I don't remember how it worked, but it might have been said. Also, is it just me, or I've thought about this every single time I've ever seen this path. It's very strange. Because it goes like that, and then it has this weird indent. I feel like that's fine, but the bench that's over here should be here in the mid. Do you see what I'm saying? Look at this. That bench over here on the left should be in this middle part. Tell me I'm wrong. Go ahead. It's okay to be wrong. I'll still love you for it. What are you doing now? You're around here, aren't you? Come on out. This man thinks he can best the bitey Super Kyle, the one who has the laser vision. Oh, I'm a sneaky, stealthy boy. It's like the Sam Fisher of cats. It's funny because cats like fish, so I'm like a Sam Fisher, but for a can of tuna. What does Michiru feed me? I don't even know. But she said something about Din-Dins last time, and it was real cute. I make a conspicuous rustling sound with a bag of powder, and before long the cat wanders out of the bush to investigate. I heard a conspicuous rustling sound in the distance. Perhaps it is my arch nemesis that what the fuck was the cow's name? What was the fucking Jason Stackhouse of a cat? Cow? What the was it just General Spare Ribs? Something like that. Whatever. The fat cow supervillain's name? I don't know why I called him fat. That's just rude. Boy, it is my arch nemesis is out there. And it's actually tuna fish bad. Anyway, I bend down and hold up my hand. Most cats have a habit of sniffing at the fingertips when they're made of ale. This is accurate. That's how I always get my cat. She's like, yo, here, and then she's all like, what the fuck are you doing with this? And I'm like, nothing, son. She's like, I don't know why you called me son. That's weird. That's weird. This is weird. The black cat isn't particularly fond of me, but the scent of the powder does its work. It walks up cautiously, bringing its nose to my fingers. Why are you don't like accidentally poison Sweet Kyle, though. I don't know what that does, but it sounds terrible. And in that instant, your fate was sealed. Don't seal this man's fate. Oh no, I have been acquired by the protagonist of this visual novel. This sounds dangerous. I see what you do with the shadows. I don't know what that means, but like you scare me, Mr. Yuuji. You're definitely a murderer. Taking advantage of the cat's momentary careless. Okay, so I do have to say this. I've made references to it before. How I've seen I think again Labyrinth Grisaia. I don't know if it's. I think the series has the front case. One of the girls holding a gun. I think it's Yumiko, but it might even be someone else who just looks similar. But they're holding a fucking gun, and it's that's the thing. It's been very made clear that some shit's up with Yuuji, and that guns and shit might be involved at some point. Also, like I mentioned in the description last one, the Grisaia trilogy is coming to the Switch. Only in Japan at this point. At the end of the year, but hopefully that means they'll be bringing it over, and if not, I don't know if the Switch has a region lock, because if it doesn't, I don't give a fuck, I'll buy it in Japanese. They have an English option in there, so you know what, fuck all you people, I'll defy the system. Point is, that's coming for the Switch. I'm like, oh, that's awesome, and then at one point I randomly clicked on something to look more into it, and got hit with some more shit, and I'm like, oh, I should not be on this page. There's 12 CGs on here, and 9 of them I haven't seen. I should not be on this page. Nothing that gives away too much, but obviously, is yeah, some shit. So that's gonna be fun to get to eventually. Also, another thing I need to keep in mind is, again, I've made it very clear, I've been spoiled by YouTube before, but I never ever search anything out on YouTube. That being said, I do have a really bad habit, and it's something I absolutely need to fucking stop doing, of when people follow me on Twitter, I go oh, who's this person? I wonder what they're about. So I go and look at their stuff, and every time I've ever done that, I've spoiled myself on something because they like the shit I'm into, and I'm experiencing for the first time. They haven't experienced it for the first time. They've already gone through it, so they're fine talking about it. And in my head, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fine. I can totally look at this random person. Oh, okay. No spoilers. Okay, definite spoilers. But no spoilers as to what it actually was. But I absolutely had that happen earlier this week. Someone who followed me, I'm like, oh, that's cool. I wonder what happened. Oh, fuck. Don't look at that. That's definitely some Grisaia shit. I don't know the exact content or context, but don't look deeper into that. Leave immediately when you only read half of that. Just, that is something I really need to not do. Because I always think I'm safe, and I've never once been safe. Every time I've ever done it, it's come back to bite me in the ass. Because, again, the reason they're following me is because they like the stuff that I'm watching or playing. So, of course, they'll be talking about it. And it's always a spoiler. And I'm a fucking idiot. And I can't blame that on them. That's 100% me just digging into shit I don't need to be looking into. So, fuck me. Again, I don't know the exact context of the screenshot and little statement that I did see, but it was a hell of a fucking statement. I'm like, oh, well, that's gonna be some shit when I get to it. Fuck. So, yeah, that was 100% my fault. Anyway, back to this man trying to kidnap our sweet boy. Taking advantage of the cat's momentary carelessness, I pluck it up off the ground to see the scruff on its neck and toss it in the laundry net I borrowed from Amane. Why would you do this to the sweet baby boy? Yeah. I'm sure we'll get to that point eventually, and when it happens, I'll be able to be like, yeah, so remember when there was that one time I was digging in shit I shouldn't have been digging into? Hopefully it'll be a triumphant one, and not something horrible. Some would doubtless take exception to the strategy from the perspective of animal welfare. Yeah, like the bad's Kyle, you bastard. But I plan this out carefully to ensure the least possible risk of lasting harm to the creature. As for those of you who still have to complain. Sorry. Yes, you audience, I know you're here, you fucks. As for those of you who still have complaints, I'll listen once you've liberated every pet on Earth from the collars and converted America to the vegan diet. Until then, surely you have better things to be worried about. Well, fuck you too. Oh, you sweet muffin. Also, that lady who does the cat's voice. Shoutouts to you. I know something about doing cat voices as well. That'd be great if I ever met that voice actor and just walked up and be like, "Hey, how you doing there?" And then she just starts randomly meowing. That's destiny right there. It'd be more like, "The fuck are you doing?" But it would be in Japanese. What the fuck are you doing? Anyway. What the fuck? Calm yourself, animal. I mean no harm. It's a simple vaccination. Sometimes there's side effects, but rarely worse than eye fever. You won't die, trust me. Probably I'm a scientist. I don't feel like that's accurate, Yuuji. I don't feel like that's accurate. Oh no, that was actually really adorable. Oh god. Just gonna stick metal objects in me and not in the fun way. That's not okay. Kyle's not into that shit, man. He's a giver, not a taker. Well, that's right. Go limp. Not like you can escape anyway. That sounds questionable when you say. I realize what I just said was a little fucked up, but I'm just saying, like, you're not making it better for yourself nor myself, man. It'd only be worse if you said flaccid. Oh my god. Kyle, your voice is so much cuter than mine is. What do you mean, your voice? He knows. Here goes. I take out a nylon cosmetics pouch from my pocket. Naturally, there's no makeup inside. Well, you say naturally there's no makeup. I don't know what you get up to, man. Apparently you wear bras, according to Amane. You do you, son. It's 2019, even though it was, like, not that when this came out. I still don't remember when this came out. I think I was just looking at Kaori Mizuhashi's Wikipedia art entry or whatever. I thought it said something like the original Fruit came out in, like, 2012? Is that accurate? It's fucking forever ago. That's like just after Mass Effect 3 numbers, man. But it feels like yesterday. Anyway, point is, you'd look beautiful. You don't need to wear makeup. It's you. That being said, if you really want to, you do you, son. We've had this conversation. I don't think people agreed with me when I said it. You do you. This just happened to be ideally sized to inconspicuously store a certain pen-shaped syringe. Taking out the item in question, I carefully jab the needle in the furry flow's flank. I was gonna say bars, but that's not what that is. That's alliteration, not rhyming. I just know that when I press the next one, he's gonna be so upset. No! Ow. My ass. Good boy. Don't worry, it'll be over soon. Relax. I need a drink after this. Perhaps a nice, Cosmopolitan? If you like drinking pina coladas, get caught in the rain. Don't do that, Shannon. You already can't breathe. Holy fucking shit. If you're not into yoga... Sorry. You fucked up now. You gotta kick your entire ass. You tell this man. Kick his entire ass. That's what I said already. I said it again. Because I meant it. Tell him. Tell this man. Damn, I was completely off guard. To think I'd let you, of all people, take my back. The disgrace is unbearable. Go ahead, kill me. It's true. Oh, she cares about Kyle so much. Michiru really is just the sweetest of peas. I tell you what I'm really tired about. This is some shit. Apparently agitated by the arrival of its owner, the black cat violently rips open the net and leaps to freedom. You cannot defeat us both. When we combine, we, Voltron. I just imagine a magical girl transformation. Again, I realize that's a thing that exists, actually. But like, oh my god, I can't wait to get to there someday. Fuck. Like, again, I'm trying to remember, there's little things I want to do in between each of the different routes, because kind of doing a little break between them as well, just like with the games. And I'm trying to remember what all of them are that I want to do. I think one of the things was to do the Michiru spin-off games, but from what I understand, I think there may be like a character or two that are specific to other people's routes. Like, I think someone mentioned there's a character specific to like Amane's route that's really important there or something like that. That makes an appearance, so it would potentially throw it off to do that. And Amane is the last one we're fucking doing, so I'm like, fuck, that doesn't really work out, does it? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Point is, one fucking day we're gonna get there. Point is, tell this man. Oh, look at you, look at this little squad over here. Fucking, you two, man, are like the greatest thing that's ever just happened to me in my life. Like, for all of the shit that's happened this week. These two, man. Nothing bad, don't worry about it. I didn't do anything. She about to whoop your ass, son. You got your special Jedi training, no doubt. Well, probably Dark Sith Lord, honestly. But like, you got your training, son. But what are you in the face of the Tsundere King? Fucking nothing. Damn right. For some reason, I find myself answering Michiru's questions with the cosmetics bag and syringe held behind my back. Because you, son, have been caught. You know the fury and the fire and the yeah, that is, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I get the message. Sorry about that. Convey my apologies to your cat as well. Oh. Yes, we shall reconvene at a later date. Let's go get that Pina Colada we was talking. Someone was singing about that earlier. It was great. Get caught in the rain. Seems I've reinforced the cat's enmity toward me. Haven't done myself many favors in Michiru's book either. In retrospect, I might have, well, just told her the truth. The words just didn't come out. You've been spending too much time around the girl. Her pseudo-tsundere seems like it might be rubbing off on me slightly. Well, it's all well and good, but what do I do about this net? Oh yeah, no, your shit's all fucked up now. Amane's gonna be pissed. That was for her underwear, Sonny. Sonny Jimbo. Hello, Bubblegum. Where you been all my life? How you doing, baby girl? You seen Amane around? I broke her shit. Oh, I'm bad at what I do. She good? You seem concerned. I'd appreciate it if you told me where she is.
そうですね。お部屋に戻って行かれましたよ。
She's sharpening her cleaver to cut your head off of your body for what you did to her stuff. You dead, son.
Let's see. I guess I'll head over there.
風見さん、私がこんなことを言うのもおこがましいとは承知していますが、聞いてください。
Presume away. That never ends poorly.
私は風見さんはどんな風見さんでも風見さんだと思っています。
It's about the bra thing, isn't it?
それに男性がブラジャーをしていても変に見られる時代ではありません。むしろごく自然です。逆につけてない方が変ですよね。
I'm with her, Yuuji. You do you, son. That's the thing I think we need to get across most of all. I don't give a damn about what you was in your past life, what you're doing on the side. Don't worry about it. You do you. What is gonna make you happy? Spoilers, it's Michiru and Kyle and you wearing a bra and you doing your own life. You know, forget all of them, man. You live your best life. Wear a bra. Do you, son. I see, so that's what this is about. This is what it's about, Yuuji. Be true to yourself. Love thyself. So that we can love you too.
はい。できればカップ数などを教えていただければ、私が風見さんにぴったりのブラジャーを用意させていただきますが、アンダーとトップの、わかるかな。そのアンダーっていうのはですね、トップバストと。
Listen, Sachi, that was a misunderstanding of Amane's. Pure fantasy. There's no truth to what you're imagining.
はい、忘れます。ですが、忘れないでください。この小峰幸、風見さんがどんな風見さんでも尊敬しております。
I appreciate you, Sachi. You're a real one. And you caring. You know, sometimes you see a man wearing a bra and you're like, hey, that man's just living his best life. Just doing his way. That's all that really matters. I'm gonna just be over here with bubblegum hair. We both live in our best lives. I see. Nice to hear. I have to admit, though, the look of pain and determination in your eyes and the way you're chewing your lower lip leaves me with slightly mixed feelings.
小峰幸、風見さんがどのような。
She is very heartbroken about the fact that you wear a bra. What a joke. Forget it, Sachi.
はい、そうさせていただきます。
Amane, are you in there?
ああ、ユージ。何？どうしたの？
Can you not run around town telling everyone I got tit coverage? I mean, I do, but it's just a normal shirt, man. Come on. I'm just staring at her tits at this point. What am I doing? The net I borrowed from you ended up getting a little torn to shreds. Sorry about that. I will get you an equivalent replacement later.
いや、それは気にしなくていいのよ。だってほらね、男性用ともなるとワイヤーが強いやつ使ってるかもしれないしね。ネットが切れちゃうこともあるわよね。
Baby girl, you are in your entirely own world over here. I don't wear a bra.
そんなこと言ってないじゃない。私がさもユージがブラをつけてると思ってるみたいな言い方やめてよね。
No, it didn't sound like that at all. No, you were just sounding like you just doing you. What the fuck did I do now? But you do.
思ってます。ね、何カップ？
Jesus fucking
つ
Christ.
け心地は？
Go ahead, tell her, Yuuji. I ain't registered my own situation over here, so I can't answer this. Never actually worn one myself, so... I mean, you're obviously the fucking expert. Everyone keeps saying it, so, you know, you do you, son. I am telling you, I don't wear a goddamn bra, woman.
いいの。だから隠さなくていいから。ね、ね。
I grab Amane's hand and firmly press it up against my chest. Feel the nipple, son. What do you think?
熱い胸板。
Alright, now, you relax. That is not what I'm asking. Does it feel like I'm wearing a bra? Well, no, that's because it's washed. It's being washed right now. You can't wear it while it's washing, you silly, silly goose.
つけてないです。
Glad we've come to an understanding. I'll be going now.
逆につけたくなったら私が選んであげるからね。
They're so supportive. They just wanna help you out, my son. They wanna see you. They want you to live your best life. For crying out loud, there are countless varieties of awkward misunderstanding of the world, but this one has really distinguished itself on the mentally draining scale. Hi. You know, after a while, they say pets start to look like their owner. How you doing, squad? So, yeah. Like a cheap LCD screen, the truth changes color based on your perspective. Best way to view it from a fixed angle. Finding a few sources you can trust and stick to them. Even actions you take with the best intentions can easily be warped through misinterpretation into strange misdeeds. Happens every day, in fact. I sink into the sofa and heave a heavy sigh. My man. Ooh. 'Tis late, it appears. A certain playwright once wrote that any sorrow's tempered if you have a friend to share it. And there's a long-standing British proverb to the effect of, wine and friends only get better with age. But is there any truth to these claims? I'm not so sure myself. Well, I mean, you're still quite young, son. I'm not saying you don't have a completely impossible grasp upon the world, but you've still got some places to go. I think. Let's say you set on a trip lugging around a few bags. You probably experience some level of anxiety about them being lost or stolen, right? In that case, wouldn't it have been more pleasant to bring nothing at all? All the more if you were carrying around something truly precious, much like the man's golem. Isn't it better to lock the things you treasure away in a safe box? Or perhaps not to treasure anything in the first place? No, that's how so many things get sad in stories. It's always like, I pushed you away because I don't want to lose you. And that's where my heart dies. I need to play Kato Shoujo again. Sup, freaks? How you doing? I'm sitting in the lobby indulging in some after-dinner reading with Amane, or when Amane walks up with Makina in tow. I lift my eyes from The Summer of Doors. That's my favorite. I love their album with the, I don't know shit about Doors. I don't know anything about the Doors. I don't know what you want from me. I don't even remember who the really popular was the singer. I don't remember. I don't fucking know. I literally have nothing. So I just ask if they need something.
実はね、ちょっと言いにくいんだけど、私明日から帰省することになってたの
Where
よ。
the fuck do you think you're
それをユージに
going?
伝えるのすっかり忘れちゃ
Man,
ってて。
you abandoned me, leave me here with this lunatic. Nothing wrong with using summer vacation to see your family. I don't see any reason why you should apologize to me.
そうなんだけど、ほら。
It's true, you will
ユージにご飯とか
definitely
作ってあ
starve
げたり
to
もして
death.
たでしょ？
You can't take care of
ああいうの
yourself, we've
できなくなっ
established
ちゃう
this.
からさ。
Can't even admit that you wear a bra. Not a problem. As long as I have beans to eat, I won't die.
君はそれでいいかもしれないけど、私が心配なのよ。
It's
ちゃんと
true.
栄養のあるもの食べないと大きく
You,
なれ
if
ない
you
わよ。
don't drink your milk, you'll never be like Makina, all big and strong. Are you making light of the nutritive nutritive what? Qualities of beans, woman? You fuck with my legumes.
けど、
Son,
偏るのは良くないじゃない。何事もバラン
it's
スよく。
true.
給食は三角に食べなさいって教
Tell
わらなか
this
った
man you need a little bit of bread, like maybe a carrot, some celery, maybe a tomato, perhaps some grapes. a chicken, just a whole chicken. Just put the whole chicken in your mouth. Not even cooked, just literally just put a whole chicken in your face. And just his head sticking out. So what the fuck am I talking about? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Piecing together your meals from all the groups, right? Pretty sure they retired that as it's too inflexible and restrictive as a guideline. Too inflexible and restrictive, says the man who intends to eat nothing but beans. You can't defend your shitty statements with things that defy them completely. What do you mean?
私が言いたいことはバランスが重要ってことなのよ。
It is true. Go get a fucking pizza, dude. I see. Well, don't worry about it. I think we'll get by one way or the other. I'll just have to eat Makina. Who are we kidding? We're going down on Michiru. What the fuck? Now that I look, Makina's latched onto Amane's. Oh, she's gonna be so sick. We gotta take care of the muffin. We gotta go take her to the park. Go swing on the swings, man. It'll be great. Makina's latched on Amane's sleeve. Her small... What sleeve? This is that fucking swimsuit shit all over again from the beach. Inconsistencies. It's you saying that Michiru has small tits when you do not draw her that way. Inconsistencies. 0 out of 10 game. I'm just kidding. You guys know I like to get fucking squeaky bastard. Like, again, you may have a back, but you're squeaky. I need to get that new chair. It's even better. Step up the big motherfucker. I'm sorry. The one that I was looking for got sold out. But there's other ones that's still nice. But that really nice one I was looking at too. I got dick down, man. What? Point is, she doesn't have sleeves. That was my point. Unless you're talking about the little string. She's just like... But Amane's kind of taller, so she's like... Don't leave me. Okay, moving on. Her small... You done yet? Her small shoulders trembling, combined with her diminutive frame, she looks remarkably like a lost child. The moment that's why I said we gotta go take her swing on swings till mommy gets back home. Within full fucking view of a police officer, so that we know no funny business is happening. What's wrong, Makina? You that broken up over Amane leaving for a while? You two are practically sisters, but that's not how I placed them together. Look at her. This is her sweet baby. Is she abandoning you as well? Off on her own adventure? Without the man's? What do you mean by that? Amane gently strokes Makina's head a few times. Oh. And gives an exaggerated shrug. Bitch, what the fuck you gonna do? I don't know. Oh. It's gonna go have a sleepover at Amane's? That's adorable. Oh, how admirable. You're an exemplary guardian, you know that? These idiots who get caught up playing basketball and forget the children in the car should learn it. What the fuck are you talking about? That is either way too specific and has to be a direct reference to something, or you're just Yuuji, which is... Both are possible, Yuuji. Both are possible. Oh. Oh, them. Yumiko's fine. But what about the best of them all? I didn't see her get mentioned. Dude, what if everyone leaves and it's just Sachi and Michiru? I'm gonna kick your ass out the window, huge. I'm gonna do it. I swear to God, I don't give a fuck. You can try your martial arts bullshit on me. I'll fucking fall over on top of you. Like, again, I ain't fast. I ain't technical. I'm a power class character, and I'll just fucking fall on you. And again, you'll probably be able to bench me a little bit. And then I'll be like, nope. And just give out completely. And then you just suffocate under my fucking fat. So I really need to work out more. I want to start doing like jogging laps at work when I done finish. But I'm so tired after that, and I don't want to. But I probably could do that. It's a big bar. I could run around in there really easily. And what the fuck about Michiru? That's the big thing. Oh my god. Yeah, man. You're the worst. Every time I think you're gonna be good, you and Yuuji, man, really are just like the worst people ever. I'm sorry. Everyone loves them, and I do too, in my own way, and I potentially will love them even more as I go along. That being said, Yuuji still got a way to go. And you're just a thing. You are an enigma, Makina. You do you, man. Can you just carry around Kyle always and forever now? Because that'd be kind of great. I love the idea of you always having Kyle just around in your head. Because it's really cute. Also, she's right. How could you forget perfection? Maybe that's it. Maybe it's too perfect. Your mind can't grasp it. And much like how Michiru has generated this other personality to help take the hits for her, you have to generate amnesia. Amnesia. Sweet boy Bento has returned. Yes, for Mr. Dinosaur, it's been a solid minute. Where the fuck have I been? And I'm like, you will return in Sword and Shield, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember if I don't know if they said Munchlax is coming. I hope so. That would make me sad if they didn't. I won't go into the whole Pokemon thing. I'm fine with it, but I get why people are upset. Point is, bye, Bento. Yes, for Mr. Shanster, bye-bye. Anyway. She's obviously blocked out these memories. She's repressed them. She's terrified. Because Michiru is too perfect for this world. She's so perfect, everything else just shatters with her beauty. And Makina can't maintain that. Her brain cannot keep up with perfection. So I understand. It's alright. It's alright. It happens to the best of us. Yeah! Little dude Kyle.
こいつか。いや、ちょっとよくわかんないからいいです。いいですってどういうこと？ねえ、ノーコメントってこと？
This is why she's last place. This is just like the other week. I got a bunch of shit from someone in the Discord. I love you, my man. It's like in shit for the way the best girl list is all set up, and the fact that both Makina and Yuuji are at the bottom of the list and shit. This is why. So, now you know. This is why.
なんで無視なのよ。まあまあ、きっとミチルと会えなくなるのが寂しいのよ。だからこうして強がってるのよね。
That's racist. I hope you know that. Anyway,
ところでこれ何の話？
They're leaving us. They think they're too cool for school. Literally, they're going away from the school for a few away. Just means it's us and Yumiko and Sachi. That's good. Yumiko, and Yumiko's fine. We're actually again really grown to like Yumiko. Unlike some people. Anyway, this girl must have heard her name in passing and reflexively inserted herself into the conversation. The ability to talk for that long without a clue about a topic should just be called a sort of talent in its own right. Holy shit. Isn't that apt in regards to someone in this conversation? Do I have a mirror anyway? fuck? I'm far more like Michiru than I ever wish I was. It's just Michiru without the beauty and cool stuff. True, the more impressive feat here is the total lack of comment regarding the cat perched on Michiru's head, but that is one less attributable to Michiru's talents than our well-honed ignoring skills. Seems Amane is going home as of tomorrow, and she's taking Makina with her.
そうなの。せいぜい気をつけ。嘘。みちるには先週言ったじゃない。ユージには伝え忘れてたけど。ああ、そういえばそんな話聞いてないわよ。いやいや、ちゃんと言ったでしょ。どうせ話半分で聞いてたとかじゃないの？
That seems pretty Michiru.
そうかな。そうなのかな。それでマキナも一緒に行くと？
Yeah, little squad's going off on an adventure without us. Good morning, USA. What?
そうなの。まあ、数日ぐらい楽しめばいいんじゃないのかしらね。
Yeah, hopefully. Hope you guys go watch a movie, go eat some pizza, go chill on a hot tub. I'm just writing a romance novel between the two of you on my head, honestly. And I don't know how I feel about that personally. Damn. I know, right? チルチル、そういうわけだから、お兄ちゃんをよろしく頼むのよ。 Oh, don't worry, I'll watch over this son of a bestest, this cat-ass stabbing son of a bitch. I got my terrified demon eyes locked on him at all times.
ユージのことなんて知らないんだからね。
Ouch. But let me tell you about how much she loves a man named Shannon.
それじゃあ、私たち
I'm dying on the
準備がある
inside.
からまたね。
Go take care, everyone. Get yourselves
まあ
done
いい
up.
わ。ちょっと量が寂しくなるけど仕方ないものね。他のみんなとその分楽
Them's
しく
the
過ごせばいい
breaks
わ。
is always that's just a good one. You don't hear that nearly often enough. That also might not actually be the phrase. I don't know. We'll see if Yuuji comments. But like, let's just move on. Also, you're right. When there is a lull, when things go down, we must raise it back up tenfold ourselves. Just as the words leaving Michiru's mouth, Sachi passes in the lobby, sweeping the passage with vigorous movements of her broom.
あ、サチ、いいところに来たわね。ちょっとカミング、I'm coming. あ、サチ、いいところに来たわね。ちょっとカミング、I'm coming.
That one's getting saved. For perfectly legitimate and unquestionable reasons, thank you, goddammit. Betraying no surprise at this disturbing reading, Sachi carefully leans her broom against the wall before trotting over to us, conscientious as always. I choose to believe she actually trotted. Like a little horse, like a nice little gallop, even though that's not what a trot is. Those are two different things.
はい
Moving on.
みちる様、何かご用でしょうか。そして、I'm
Yeah.
coming は若干いかがなものかと。
I'll allow it though. Also, it's really interesting to think about in relation to the two of you. Can we talk about how that happened again? I did not see that one coming. Oh, just jerk this muffin off on the beach. What the fuck? Wasn't prepared for that one. Really, truly wasn't.
なんで？まあそんなことはいいのよ。ご用なのよ。実は明日から天音とマキナが帰省するらしいの。
Are you leaving us too, Bubblegum? What am I gonna chew on if you disappear, man? Let's go over here and have to suck on Michiru's ears. I'll do it. I don't give a damn. What?
私もそのように聞いております。
Okay, maybe not suck. I'd nibble the fuck out of her ear. Okay, let's move on.
それでちょっと寂しくなるからパーティーグッズの一つでも用意しておいてくれないかなって思って。
I approve of this.
なるほど、パーティーグッズですか。鼻とヒゲがついてるメガネであるとか、
I'm loving your train of thought, baby girl.
楽しげなグッズですね。そうそう、あれよ。ああいうのがあるとね、意外に盛り上がるもんなのよ。イエーイバッファローゲームなんつってさ。
What? Why the fuck haven't I made that
そうそう、
compilation
あれ
yet?
よ。ああいうのがあるとね、意外に盛り上がるもんなのよ。イエーイバッファローゲームなんつってさ。
Oh my god, you're the greatest thing that's ever happened in my
で
life.
は、花ひげメガネはダックスープ社のグルーチョくん4号をご用意させていただきます。数は人数分でよろしくね。私とユージとあんたとユミコ。
What about one for the man's Kyle?
I'm already a master of disguise. I don't need your fancy noses and mustaches. Unless you want me to hit you with one of them classics. So let me, damn it, how do I word? Because I mustache you a question.
Do you feel lunky, punk? What? I don't know where I was going with this. I just realized it's getting late. Damn it, I hope there's a good cutoff point here in a sec.
お言葉ですが、ミチル様。
They're all you are dipping off, aren't you?
何よ、お金なら払うわよ。その辺をむにゃむにゃにすると後で揉めるって分かってるんだからね。
I'm glad we're learning this.
そういった若干の生臭い話ではなくてですね。
I
実は私
fucking
も
knew it.
明日から親戚の家に泊まり込みをすることになっておりまして。
Damn it, you've abandoned us too. Who will I nibble? We've already established. I'll nibble the fuck out of her. Put her directly in my mouth.
そうなの？なんで？
My ears are bleeding all of a sudden.
いろいろと込み入った事情がありま
Worth
す
it
が、
every time.
一言で表現しますと、頼まれたからです。
It's a pretty good summary.
そうだったら仕方ないわよね。頼まれたら断れないものね。分かったわ。
Exactly. Cue Yumiko walking in to
ゆっくりと
ruin
羽を
everything.
伸ばすとしましょうね。
Two sets should be plenty, Sachi. I'm not gonna partake. How dare you? Motherfucker, you're the goddamn point of view character. If you take off, what the fuck am I gonna do? I ain't sure as hell ain't sticking around with you. Double down on Michiru's little finger thing here. Yeah.
それで結局いくつ用意すればよろしいのでしょうか。
You can still do 3. Fuck Yuuji. He can take off, do whatever he wants.
4個。
Oh, that's right. Tell this man.
はい。では2つ用意させていただきます。
How does his say override hers? I do not agree with
今何ら
this.
かの上下関係を踏まえて判断した。
100%.
みちる様、物事には必ず優先順位というものが存在しますので。
See?
ですが、最初に
Look at
きちん
you.
と4個用意しますが、そのうちの
She's
2個を
smarter
持っ
than
て
she
きま
looks.
す。
Again,
ほらね、みちる様。
when her brain works right, she's got the shit nailed down.
確かに最初に私の
Also,
言い分が
you
守
said
られてるなら、
assuage.
それはそれでいいかもね。
I thought you said sausage. I'd really go for some sausage right now. I
で
love
はお買い
sausage.
物に行ってまいります。
It is very late. I don't know if... Okay. Seems like it's gonna get a good bit quieter around here.
まあね。でもさすがにこの広い寮に2人っきりってわけにはならないから大丈夫よ。ユミコがいるもんね。
Cue Yumiko?
で、ユミコがまあユミコでもいないよりはマシか。
Damn.
旅行の準備もこれで終わりっと。
I was like a lion off, but we got there eventually. What's up, baby? How you doing? With beautiful timing, Sakaki enters stage left with an enormous suitcase. An overseas vacation, perhaps. Michiru watches in utter shock, her mouth flapping in a manner strongly reminiscent of a stunned trout. Oh, you're taking a vacation as well, Sakaki.
明日から だってずっとここにいたら息が詰まっちゃうもの。2週間だからすぐに帰ってくるわ。
Oh my god. She turned into fucking Histoire all of a sudden. Okay, let's...
あら、どうかしたの松島さん。いえ、どうもしてないです。
Kyle, give her tender pats on the head.
Relax. Little Michiru. It'll be fine. Shannon's here. It's ignore Yuuji's.
Fuck that guy.
明日には出発だから、今日は早く寝なくちゃ。
Is that that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio? It was Leonardo DiCaprio in The Departed, right? I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Michiru, my friend. Seems like it's gonna be just you and me for a while. Killing it with the tsundere. It could go wrong. In that case, should I leave as well? If you're feeling anxious, I wouldn't hesitate to lodge in my workplace for a while. Wouldn't want to make you uncomfortable. Kyle doubling down on the 2 weeks isn't too long. If you find yourself unbearably anxious, I simply recommend simply holding up in your room until the others return. I'm sure you'll be able to handle a little solitary confinement. Oh. Bye, baby girl. All right. I think that's where we're going to call it then. I'm really glad that I actually had a good ending point. Anyway, thank you guys again so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please give it some love. As for other things, I don't know how much more I'm going to get recorded this week. I would love to do more Grisaia, but I'm not 100% sure. I would like to make sure that I'm giving attention to the other stuff that I missed out on last week that I wanted to get done. Anyway, thank you. Catch you guys next time. Tools, Tools, Lemons. Bye-bye. I would put her whole ear in my mouth. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's move on. It was... Oh, God damn it.